Hey, Fuzzy. Hmm. Hmm. Just watching for some spikes, maybe. Good volume. VNet. Hmm. Not really with the volume. Rumors of an acquisition. Look, I'd like to get to goal, and then I can concentrate on the World Series. But let's see. Ideally, I need to average 7K to get to goal. I need to average 7K between now and the end of the month. Um, need a good, need some good movers for that to happen. Hmm. Still not convinced with the platform. By Friday, I'll probably be okay with using the platform for the World Series. Hey, Dave. Morning, Captain. But right now, it's I'm still not really enjoying it. But I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, they've taken away the buy and sell button just yet, which is understandable. Just not the volume. AgFi. It's down on the day. AgriFi. Actually down on the day. I don't know what's gone on here. It looks like there was a reverse stock split by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look. It's like a reverse stock split, and it's no. Yeah, I was right. So AgriFi surges after 1 to 10 reverse stock split. Except it's not surging, it's actually selling off. It had a little pop first thing, now it's selling. So yeah, that's no trade there. It's probably short it maybe. Yeah, I'm going to close that door because I'm getting cold. No, guys. Anyway, you're at my feet, so no need for you. So today is the first day of the World Series of Day Trading that kicks off at 9:30 market time. So that's a little over 90 minutes. Yeah, if you were looking at those fuzzy, then there's no trade there. They're both acquisitions. Yeah, just start small. But Akkus and Avio, both acquisitions. So one is Akkus and Avio Pharma. They're both acquisitions. So they've popped up and they won't move. They're not going to move much further than that. So Raw Medical, Fubo, and VNet are three of the main movers first thing. So Ra Medical, so they've just completed a go-to-market. We've got Fubol, looking fairly strong, just looking for a bounce on the VWAP there. Lays it popped up 7 o'clock and then sold off, so I thought we might get a continuation with Laser Photonics. VNet, rumors of an acquisition on VNet, but not enough volume just yet, so yeah, that popped up and then popped back down just as quick, so yeah, look, it happens. There's the Nasdaq. I'll let you watch the Nasdaq moving upwards again. So gapped up, sold off, then moving back up again. So there's the Nasdaq. Oh, that's the fourth airline send me an email today. Must be hinting that it's time for me to have another break. A little over a month after my last one. What the hell is Graphy? Unacademy. Have a look at that later. Hey, Matt. Who's texting me? All right, okay. That's the Nasdaq. Why is AVCT moving up? That just popped up. It's only 5% up on the day, but it's come from a red position. So American virtual cloud technology has fallen in pre-market trading. Well, no, it hasn't. Actually back up again. It did dip. So this is 234. Top of the momentum scanner right now. Moved 10%. That last 5-10 minutes. American virtual cloud technology. CCL having a move up. Yeah, pulled a little bit back there, but 750s. ATXI breaking highs. Yeah, so new high of day there. Avenue Therapeutics currently 8% up on the day. The volume's not great. Probably not right to trade it just yet. Wait for the volume. Glad you got it, Alistair. Glad you got it too. Worth calling out in the Discord if there's more than just me. Well, yes, King Yao. The World Series of Day Trading is going on today. That's a pretty big event. So I'll be taking part in that after the bell. We'll have a look. But really, I'm not going to be swinging for the fences to start off with on the World Series. Hey, Pattern. Good to see you watching. So the markets are moving up. New highs on the SPY on the Nasdaq. So new highs up there. So we're getting a bit of a bounce. Another, continued rally from yesterday after the sell-off on Friday. Always, Phil. It's just not the same without you. Well, it's down at the VWAP at the moment there, Padron. Raw Medical, it's under $8. It needs to, for me, it needs to get back up. When I took a bounce on the VWAP earlier, and then got a just before it rejected at 8. It's down at the VWAP now. 788. American Virtual Cloud holding the gains there. $230s. And Disney breaking highs. So these are the kind of stocks that you should be looking at for the World Series of Day Trading here. So Disney will be a good stock to be looking at for continued momentum upwards. Well, it's got bullish. It's got bullish catalyst. It's just completed its. The offering has been completed now, so they've raised a few million on that offering. So, for those of you wondering what I'm talking about, let's go back to Raw Medical. So, Raw Medical Systems, it's completed its at the market offering and raised $7.5 million. So that was after hours yesterday. So that's why it's moving up now. So they announced that the completion of that at the market offering. I mean that's essentially why it sold off so heavily earlier in the year. But it's down here at 780s. It needs to get back over $8 for me to be interested. And Fubo, on the other hand, is about to test highs up at 474. It's a lower volume, so I'm not keen on it right now. Inverse head and shoulders type setup, possibly. Shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2 maybe. 10 cents. Not liking the volume's very low though. 26,000 shares being traded. I wait for more volume. It looks like it's going to move up, but I just want it to do it with more volume. It's more reliable. I like that kind of inverse head and shoulders pattern, but that's a good question actually. Why is Fubo moving today? Okay, I'm seeing Fubo exceeds Q3 expectations. Okay, so yesterday after hours, the company issued preliminary North America revenue results above prior guidance. Company also reported a 27% increase in North America paid subscribers and ceased operation of Fubo Sportsbook. So, good performance results that were released yesterday. That's why Fubo's moving up. No, I'm glad I didn't get in. And that's what happens with the low volume is you can get faked out. So you had the move up and then a big flush down. So that was, you know, good 10 cents flush down. Will it get bought up again? No, that's the question. Should do. It doesn't. King Yao, it doesn't affect the market at all because it's trading a simulator. It's just a bit of fun with some prizes on offer. So it's if you manage to get in the top 100, which is, you know, you have to be a bloody good trader to do that and have a little bit of luck as well. But if you manage to get in the top 100, it's just a bit of clout. That's all it is. It's you know, just being profitable over the 7 days, is it? Because again, the thing is with the World Series of day trading, it's not every stock that is available is you're able to trade it. It's only a small section of stocks that are available. So you see something moving, you'll jump onto the World Series. I want to trade this, and it's not available, and you know, which is why you're better off sticking to the mid and high cap stocks. They won't have a lot of these, you know, kind of high volatility penny stocks. No Lexter. So just regular hours only. So no pre-market or post-market trading. It's just regular hours. It's World Series of day trading, so they have to have stringent rules around the times you can trade, and no holding overnight either. Bioaffinity. What's the catalyst? I know that's got a catalyst today. I can't remember what it is. Bioaffinity Technologies presents results from flow symmetry analysis of the lung at American College of Chest Physicians Conference, October 16th to the 19th, which is right now. So I wouldn't say it's got a great catalyst. They're just presenting at a conference. It depends what they're presenting. If they're presenting interesting, unique data, then it might impact the market. In Pixon, Are you holding from last night, Padro? IMPX. So this is down on the day. I don't like it. It's 13% down on the day. It's heavily down. It gapped down overnight as well. I'm not had a good day pre-market yesterday, but then sold off. I'm not particularly enamored with it. It's above the VWAP. It's just low volume. So in Pixon, it did move well yesterday. Like I say, it's very low volume right now. Avenue Therapeutics just moved up, moving up. Average daily goal on this challenge. I'm not setting a goal on this challenge because it's a competition. It's not, you know, I'm just going to see what I can get the first couple of days and then see if I can grow it on a daily basis. Just stay profit, get green, stay green. That's the thing with this challenge. Just look for the easy setups, and you tend to find that the patterns are, with the larger account, the patterns are relatively more stable when it comes to the mid and high caps. So that's what I'm looking for, the mid and high caps. Yeah, I've got layers on the watch list. It's below the VWAP at the moment, so no trade there at the moment. Fubo, yeah. ATXI, yeah. ATXI moving up nicely. A bit too extended to chase right now. Maybe get a pullback. The volume's creeping in. That's my break-even number. Back over 410. First candle to make a new low now. Okay, let's get out there. 175. We broke a new low, so we'll wait for this pullback to complete and then look for in. Will Bitcoin drop? What is Bitcoin on right now? Let's have a quick look at the crypto. Okay, Bitcoin, the US dollar. Yes, I know my app is old and tired and I've not updated. 19.5. It's just going sideways at the moment. Is Bitcoin just under 19.6. Ethereum 1330s. XRP $47. I'm still in the green with XRP. And Cardano just under $37, but 37 cents. It would be nice if it was $37, the amount I've got. Yeah, so crypto just sideways, choppy, not doing anything. I think it's going to struggle to get below 17,000 again, Bitcoin. So I think if the market starts to pick up, we could see Bitcoin getting back over 20 and holding. It needs to get back over 25. So the high of this one is currently 405. A bit of a flat top at 405 here on this flag formation. ATXI. Avenue Therapeutics. JPRX, why is that moving up? Let's have a quick look. It's not great, there's not a pattern you can really trade there, but Kiora, I'll be your dog. We're coiling under 405 right now. Bit of a flat top into 405. VNet's making moves, but it's on low volume. That's the problem. So, Firm making moves up. So this is a Firm Holdings. It's made good moves up, but low volume. Obviously, you expect lower volume in pre-market, less liquidity. But it's up 6% already on the day. Put $20. Needs more volume, but it's looking very bullish with the direction. Nice upwards channel. Morning, not very well. Fubo still moving. Yeah. Rmed. No, it's just ranging sideways, bouncing on the VWAP. ATXI. Lies underneath the VWAP. VNet needs volume. ATXI probably. So we broke the 405, but then we'd quickly rejected it. What was rejected at 409. So if we got rejected at 410, so. It depends on your location, Tsla. So yeah, it looks. I saw that. I saw that not very well. It depends which broker do I recommend. So it depends on where you're located. So Interactive's a very good broker wherever you are. However, if you're in the UK or Germany, I've been reliably informed that they're now implementing, as of November last year, they are now implementing the pattern day trading rule. There are some brokers out there like 212 or whatever that are free commission brokers in Europe. There are some obviously free commission brokers, Trade Zero, Trade Net, all these kind of things, TDA, that are free brokers in the US, but if you go outside the US, they're no longer free. And this is all down to payment for order flow. They can get payment for order flow in the US where they can't in Europe. So that's some nuances with regards to zero commission brokers. If you're in the US, you're going to be subject to the pattern day trading rule anyway. So you need at least $25,000 equity position, or you're limited on the number of day trades that you can make. So Italy, you should. Interactive's not a bad one for Italy. I'm using Capital Markets Elite Group. It depends on your location, like I say. HKD. I'll have a look. You know how much I love that stock. Yeah, it's trying today. Had one move. And again, HKD, nobody trades. I do like watching it for entertainment purposes only, because it's mad. You can go in this for a YOLO play, and this I might actually YOLO this on the World Series of day trading if I see it's having a good day, and I'm way behind on the numbers, so that could be worth having a look at. But other than that, nah, it's not one you want to get involved with. And this moved up pre-market, but the spreads went wild. And there's still 24-cent spreads on a $3 stock. That's not good. It was okay, and then it just went wild. This first move up, the spreads were about 5 cents or 6 cents, and then it just went wild at the top. And as you can see, it's just there's no volume. Bed Bath and Beyond. Let's have a look at that. They're hitting the momentum scanners. That's Best Buy. Oh, Best Buy up quite a bit this morning. Okay, Bed Bath and Beyond. Baby. Aaron's abandoned baby. Does it have any catalyst? Is there any reason why it's moving up? Was it just market sympathy? General market volatility, I think. Litigation partners, yeah. So Brager Eagle and Squire PC remind investors that class action lawsuits have been filed against Abbott, Too Simple, Coles, and Bed Bath & Beyond, and encourages investors to contact the firm. That's not an ambulance chasing statement if I've ever seen one. That was Sunday's press release. Yeah, that's a good question. Where is the volume? It was the same yesterday. We had some decent volume for the first half an hour, and then it all just plateaued out, and it was just dead for most of the rest of the day. There are a couple of individual movers. We're getting some good, Amazon's moving up. Some of these larger cap stocks moving up. So Amazon's moving up. That's not Amazon. That's AstraZeneca. So that's what happens when you miss it. So look, Amazon's moving up 118. So I'm kind of collecting a little bit of a watch list. I'm missing the breakout on ATXI as well. Missed the breakout. Let's give it a quick 7 cents. Risk 7 cents on it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. 420. Let's see 425. Got 420 there. Green all the way. Oh, Avenue Therapeutics. Get out. We'll wait for it to move back up, break that 420. AMD moving up as well, look. All these larger cap stocks are all moving up, so this could be decent strategy to watch the SPY, watch the S&P 500, watch the wider markets, and then just trade the wider markets on these individual stocks that tend to follow. I 14.50. That's not me snoring, by the way. That is the hairy chow chow. Fast asleep. That little duck breast must have filled her belly. Hardly. Fat belly that it is. Hairy potato is what she is. Well, this is Avenue Therapeutics. It's breaking down. So the high there, 415 still. 5-minute candle. And the 2. This one is, yeah, across the board actually. This candle, 2-minute, this is the 1-minute candle, the 2-minute, the 5-minute, they're all got a high of 415. So it needs to break 415. It's kind of coiling under 415 for a potential move back up. Absolutely. That's the life. Just lying, sleeping, hoping that when she wakes up, there's another treat. I almost lost her the other day. I took her out at the night, and I've got one of these flashy glow collars, because obviously she's all black and I can't see her in the dark. I've got one of these flashy glow collars, and I just turned her back for 1 second and turned around, and the collar was on the floor flashing, but she was gone. I thought she'd been stolen. And she just went in the, chased a cat into the bushes. I don't know what she'd do if she actually caught it, but... Not enough volume on that one. Let's have a look at AMD. Are we getting enough? Not really, not enough volume to trade that either yet. The volume will all come in at the bell, which is in 40 minutes time. Other than that, the biggest movers are, there's two of the movers are acquisitions. We've got Rmed, which, let's have a quick look where we are. We're just bouncing on the VWAP, moving sideways. Got Fubo, which is below the VWAP now. That volume's died out. Not that it was much anyway. Lay's popped up on a dodgy catalyst. ATXI pulling back now to you need to get this whole dollar support of $4 here. Important level. You've got to understand, support and resistance levels are not to the penny, they're areas. You've got the whole dollar area there, so, and it's just converging up where the VWAP is as well. For the whole dollar, the VWAP is 399 plus change. There's a lot of support there. There's 404 I've got seller, but other than that, not huge sellers trying to drive this down. More market maker than anything. There's a reasonable buyer at $4. There's some big buyers at $4 as it happens. We're getting some support there at $4 and the VWAP. Roblox is up again today. Traded that yesterday fairly well. Pre-market. Tesla breaking highs. Robinhood, let's have a quick look there on the momentum scanners there. So they're coming up 1067s, breaking highs. Robinhood, robbing the hood. We're struggling for volume at the minute. Has anybody else got anything that they're actually watching today that that they can I want to see? Tesla breaking highs here. Tesla having a decent day at the moment. It's nearly 5% up on the day. It's for a $220 stock. That's a big move. Yeah, it's a whole $10 this has moved today. Splunk. No, I can't trade that. That looks horrible. Very choppy yesterday, and yesterday's market as well was Splunk. Fubo, Raw Medical, ATXI. Well, if you're an options trader, today could be a good day for options. It seems like we've got quite a bit of volatility across the markets. So hopefully that will trickle down and bring some volatility onto the individual instruments themselves, the stocks and equities themselves. But we'll only find out in 35 minutes at the bell. Oh dear. Diogo Jota's out of the Portugal squad for the World Cup after that horror challenge against Man City. So now it's a case of follow the volume. I mean, there is no volume, granted, but follow the volume. Because right now, there's just not a lot of volume to follow. No, this is no Angelina. This is equities. It's stocks and shares. We're not trading forex. It's not a forex channel. We will be doing the World Series of Day Trading a little bit later, but we don't do forex on this channel. Sorry if you're looking for forex and various pairs. This is stocks and equities. I've got a surprise for you, Kolas. You say this week's been really slow. It's only Tuesday morning. Oh dear. Yeah, yesterday was a tough day. It was a really slow, long, drawn-out day. We went red early doors. I think we went 6,000 red. We finished just barely green, and that was pretty much one of the last trades of the day into the close. So, it does feel very. It's a long day. Mind you, say that after the bell, we might get some volatility come in. The World Series of Trading, so it's going to give me a lot more options to trade with a $250,000 account. Not that actually my buying power, I've got 300,000 buying power on this account anyway, so I don't know what I'm saying $250,000 account's going to give me more options. It probably won't. Got the same level of options. Really should be making at least 3 grand out of this today. Need 7, but 1% of buying power is kind of the rule of thumb that I look for. Well, ATXI's just died a death. What about Raw Medical? That's died a death. Fubo still ranging over the VWAP, lays underneath the VWAP. This had a good catalyst yesterday, but no volume today, so we'll get rid of that. VNet, I can't really trade that. So volume might come in after the bell. Reasonable catalyst. We'll look at Blue Apron. Can't do anything with that either. So this is the S&P. Well, this is the SPY, which is the Spider S&P ETF. It follows the S&P 500. It's a cheaper version of trading the SPX. That was the S&P 500. So made a big bounce earlier in the week after the hard sell-off, or last week rather, after the hard sell-off. That was Thursday. Then sell-off on Friday, rally yesterday. Looks like we're getting a bit of a rally today. So currently 2.3% up. Nasdaq is 2.6% up, so even even better performing at the moment. The best performing market. So this is the Qs. So this is the Invesco triple Q ETF. It follows the Nasdaq. Technology shares. Yes, Fault. I'm doing the I don't know about the challenge. It's the World Series of Day Trading. I'm doing that today. Yeah, but that starts after the bell. Well, Lays. I'm not even looking at Lays simply because it's what's that? 389. Well, we're way off 389. It's 424 on laser photonics right now, 420s. So I wouldn't worry about a seller at 389. It gets that far, it might drop, yeah, granted, but it has to go red on the day first. The big movers on the day so far are not holding the gains. Not right now, at least. Just have a look through the rest of the movers. Added text is got low volume. So ETF. MC Ape, $2. Wayfair, low volume. Yeah, there's not a lot of movement right now. It's just a volume, just lacking volume. If you look at the 15-minute chart here, you can see that 15 minutes, and we're not even, well, there's one Blue Apron that's over 100,000 in 15 minutes, so not exactly high volume right now. We're just we're getting a breakout on Rmed. Nice big breakout. We missed that as well. 30 cents, 40 cents. Not worth chasing. There's a resistance at 810 anyway. A little bit of a pullback after that pump. Maybe test the VWAP as support. Move back up, break 810. Hold $8 would be nice. Support at $8. Any big buyers at $8? No. There's more sellers at kind of 802 than there is buyers at $8. Workday. Have a look at it for you. So Workday, it's up at 160, but that's on the ask. The bid is 150, so you've got a $10 spread here. Nobody trading it, only 1,000 shares being traded so far. So Workday probably not the right now, not worth looking at until after the bell. Don't know if it's got a catalyst or anything, but that spread will have to change before anybody trades that. ATXI. Yeah, actually, Chesty, that's a good point. Come on, guys, if you haven't already on YouTube, just smack that thumbs up button. Just give it a quick tap. You know you want to. Blaze, Rmed. We're going testing these highs again at 810. So we had the pullback. That $8 range. Upstart, moving down. HMC moving up. Ito Unibanco. Yeah, no problem at all, buddy. Just give me a shout either in the Discord or email me directly, whatever suits. It completed an offering, Fuzzy. So they raised $7.5 million through completing an offering at market value. At the market. So that notification of that completion went through after hours yesterday. So that's why it moved up after hours yesterday, and it's continuing to move up at the moment.
Funny enough, Rmed Medical didn't get a breakout on the 2 or 5 minute, so we didn't get it. We've not, since this move up, looks like we got a fake out here. But if you're looking at it on the higher time frames, the 2 minute or the 5 minute, we didn't get a candle break a new high. So this is one of the reasons why you want to be looking at the higher time frames for confirmation, so you don't get that, because that's quite a big fake out. You don't get faked out. You can track the leaderboard on the WS on the website, the World Series of Day Trading website. The leaderboard will be updated in real time as well. So you should be able to, well, I say real time, it's going to be updated on probably about 15 minutes or something, but you can pretty much find out where your position is at any time in the day, Fuzzy. But my advice to anybody that's on the World Series of Day Trading is manage. Don't worry about the size of gains that you make. Don't worry about the profits. Just manage your risk. That's you're going to find yourself climbing up the leaderboard just from people who don't know how to manage risk, getting knocked out and losing 10 grand in the first couple of days. So it's a bit like playing when you go and playing a poker tournament. The idea is not to become the big, you know, if you end up with the big stack, great, but you don't be going all in, trying to become the big stack on every hand. You just play the odds, small gains, and they add up. Same thing here. Manage your risk. We're bouncing on the VWAP here. Question is, can we get back above $8? Downwards trending. It's a downwards trending channel, it looks like, on the 5 minute, which typically will break upwards. On the 60 minute, let's have a look at the 15. Let's see if we've got any patterns on the 15 minute. Not really. Inverts head and shoulders, like I said before, but that went up there, so we pretty much got that. Now it's this one here that's looking at on the 60 minute. We've got, there was your initial flag, kind of a flat bottom descending wedge. Don't like that. It needs to get up above $8, $8.10 ideally. We're getting quite a lot of reasonable movers now. The volume's not there to trade it, but at least the volatility is showing. So we're getting some decent volatility. Is anybody looking at a stock? What is it you're watching, guys? Let me know in the comments. Well, you should be able to see chart data. I mean, I'll just open my TradeNet terminal. So I've got the TradeNet terminal. So I've got the chart information here. I'm seeing I've got it open to the SPY. I'm seeing the time and sales. I'm seeing the level 2, but they've taken away the buy and sell button until the market opens. So you can't actually, and the ability to use mouse trading as well is gone. So when the market opens, you should get a refresh and the ability to trade again. So I just show what my this is what my TradeNet screen looks like right now. So there will be a buy and sell button here on the time and sales. So this is effectively a montage.
I've got my gainers and losers on the back of this as well. I've got the grid, I've got the 4 time frames that I like to look at. I've got the time and sales for whatever ticker I'm looking at. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I can either enable mouse trading, or I'll be using the buy and sell button. I probably will be using the buy and sell button. I've not really configured the hotkeys the way I wanted to, so I'll probably just use the buy and sell button. But I'm using the grid, so I've got multiple charts in the one thing rather than just looking at trying to set things up that way. So this is how I've got my, so this is for the World Series of Day Trading. This is what I've got set up for the World Series of Day Trading, and I'll be using this to trade later. Okay. No, absolutely not, Teddy. So Raw Medical is a very low, it's a low float stock. And what you find with low float stocks is you get high volatility. So let's just put this into context, okay? It's just over 1 million shares in the float. Okay? Of that 1 million shares, we've already traded 4.5 million. So it's recycled the float 4.5 times. So, and I like these micro float stocks, because when they move, these are the sort of stocks that are parabolic candidates. If they've got a good catalyst, they can really go parabolic. And funnily enough, the last data I got on this was it was 10% shorted, so maybe we'll get you know, a bit of a squeeze on that as well. But yeah, if it's a market cap of 6 million, and well, it's actually slightly more than that now, but it's a little over 1 million shares in the float, so the market cap has increased with the price action. So let's say it's about 8 million market cap right now, where you were talking about 6 million. That's because that's based on historical data. Based on the current value of the company, it's an 8 million market cap. So 1 million shares at $8 value on average gives you that market cap. Hope that makes sense. What is the World Series of Day Trading? It's a competition that it's too late to register now, I think, but you can try it. It's a competition between traders. It's run by TradeNet Academy and the partners. It's free to enter day trading competition on a simulated platform using live market data to find out, you know, who the top day traders are, basically. Anyone could enter. Well, say anybody. There's geographical restrictions on some locations, but in the main, anybody could enter. So we've got 12 minutes to the market open. Not seeing anything moving up. ATXI looking at making a move upwards now. Just trying to break that that $4 level. Whole dollar resistance at $4. There's a argument for a double bottom W formation here. I'll wait till the bell goes. Right now, this can hold above $4. Maybe give it a go, but break new highs here, which is 404. How are you? I beat you to it, David. Yeah, you might get at some stage Super Mario comes in and starts, you know, lobbing barrels. Oh no, it was Donkey Kong that lobbed the barrels. Super Mario jumped them. Avenue Therapeutics is it's not quite as small of a float as Rmed, but it's still. Oh no, actually it is. It's a smaller float than Rmed. It's 800,000. So market valuation again 5 million valuation. We've got 1.4 million shares, but 800,000 in the float. So yeah. What else is moving up? Nothing. S&P 500 just pulling back to the VWAP. Looking at the market, pulling back down towards the VWAP here. So VWAP's currently on the 1 minute. It's 373, 59, 58, no, 60 cents. So a bit of a pullback there, 20-minute pullback before making a new high here. So let's see, is that a possible argument for a double bottom there? For a move back up? I don't know. I don't think the patterns really are as influential in trading futures as they would be in trading individual equities. Shura and Co. No. Enough volume. I think it's time for a buy or break before we run into the open. You can stay there. Oh, we didn't get the breakout that I was looking for yet. Even though we got a new high on the on like 3 different time frames. Bit of a fake out there. Let's see what happens at the bell. We've got 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes. Thanks, Dave. So we get moves like this are what we want, but we want it on good volume. So this just moved up from like 220 up to 237, which is a big move, but there's no volume doing it. So you can't trade this because quite quickly that will come back down again. And the spreads are for a $2 stock, 230 stock, $2 stock. The spreads are 13 cents, not 23 cents actually. So you can't trade that. It's just not tradable. Currently 253 on the ask and 230 on the bid. It's just not tradable. And that's what we're looking for is reliable moves that have volume. Volume is essential. Yeah, I just changed the name to help with the SEO beginner, because essentially the channel's about day trading. So why not call it that? So I just changed the channel name. So my YouTube channel now is called Day Trade with Tony rather than Hustle with Tony. So I'm in the process of importing onto Rumble as well, so I'm going to start streaming onto Rumble. So if once I've got a bunch of subscribers over there, I'll start streaming there as well. Yeah, we're not. We're just trading sideways at the moment on ATXI. It's not a lot moving just yet. Certainly not on good volume. Peloton made a move up. Oh, look at Peloton, just popped up. Not on great volume, but it's just making a move up. SoFi Tech as well, making moves upwards. Again, this is a horrible chart. You can't trade this. There's just no range. I mean, the average true range is like 1.6 cents. How do you set, take profit or manage a risk on that? You can't. It's just leave that alone. Unless you're swing trading, you look at the larger time frames, it becomes a little bit easier to manage. But on the smaller time frames, there's not enough range to take advantage of. So the S&P 500 making moves back up. And look at that, big moves back up. So I did say there's an argument for a double bottom here on the 1 minute. Let's just move the whole dollar. Across 10 minutes. Well, we've got a minute left. A minute left before the market opens, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll see something nice that we can start taking advantage of. spikes. Nothing sustaining. Have a look. CCL moving up. That's a big move. For 10 cents. Back to ATXI. Did get wait for the opening range to form, which current candle's 414. Got pre-market highs at 420, which is what I'm watching. Just kind of looking for any movers. No volatility halts as yet that I can see. All moved up, low volume. I just need something with better volume than like 20,000 shares. It's just, I can't trade that kind of volume. And big moves, but just on very low volume. So let's have a quick look at my TradeNet platform. Have I got my mouse trading back? Okay. Now I need where's my buy and sell buttons gone? Right, okay. Right. There we go. Got my buy and sell buttons back. Now I can trade. Yeah, you just need to get rid of your, if you're looking at market depth, get rid of it and put a new one in there, Dave. Oh, Matt. Put a new one in, open a new one and attach it. Just get rid of the old one. Bit of a pain in the hole, but hey, what you gonna do? Where's the volatility? Where's the volume? Where's all the moves? Come on, guys. Come on, market makers, sort something out for me. I'm selling off. Fubo, not great. CCL, moving up, but slowly. Laser photonics, it's choppy as hell. This is not exactly the momentum that I was looking for. Tango Therapeutics, maybe, or not. CCL. We're breaking highs here at CCL. Look for the break of $8. GCL is currently up 9% on the day. Wasn't much for in terms of gap and go candidates. No real gap and go. We're just looking for momentum stocks now. UTME, U-time. Traded that before now. I'm watching the S&P 500. It's pulling back a little bit. Just patience now, guys. Don't take a trade just for sake of taking a trade. BSC. Bank of America. Moving up really well. Very volatile for Bank of America. Bank of America doesn't usually move this kind of, have this kind of volatility, but fair play. It does today. I might trade that on the TradeNet platform. Yeah, I was kind of struggling a little bit here. Colgate Palmolive. Big sell-off. Just taking a position on Colgate Palmolive on the World Series of Day Trading. We'll move back up. Right, okay, yeah, I think it was as well. Lexter, Bank of America was moving up on the back of earnings report yesterday. We'll get Palmolive. I'm in at $74, so look for 74.25, maybe. Move up 74.50, 74.40, 74.50 will be a good start. There's the market. There we go. I'm just looking at the discrepancy between Dash Trader and TradeNet, both in terms of the spreads and of course yeah, we're getting it's twice the spread. So we're looking at yeah. What else? KPRX into a halt. Yeah, halted upwards. You couldn't predict that, really. There's no real measuring stick to predict that move up beforehand. But 9:41, that'll resume in 2 minutes time. Finger motion. Making moves as well. Marathon Oil moving up. Moving up nice and steady. Yeah, Intelligent Living. The problem with Intelligent Living, I found, is the spreads can be... Those are only 2 cents at the moment, which is not too bad. UNRX, big mover for Coin Pharmaceutical. CCL is making good moves. Broke over the $8 level, so I'll look for new high. No. Break of $8 would have been a good entry. For a move back up. Let's have a look at still halted. Kiora Pharma. Do they still sell that in the UK? Kiora, the orange squash. Too orangey for crows. It's for me and my dog. So this should have resumed by now. It was a 5-minute halt. Must be a 10-minute halt. Concentrate on mine. I've got a stop loss in there for only trading that thing. 41. Yeah, it's going to be a 10-minute halt. Alright, what else? QNRX. This is corn pharmaceutical. I have traded this previously. I think I lost on this the last time I traded it, if I'm not mistaken. Intelligent living. No. This initial move up and then a bit of a sell-off there. So we're just getting a big red candle on the 5-minute. I don't really want to trade that anyway. Finger motion. Let's have a look at finger motion. Beyond meat. Spiking down. Finger motion. Not the volatility. Where's the volatility, guys? Okay, so Coin Pharmaceuticals shares are trading higher after the company plans to initiate a second clinical trial in Netherton syndrome patients. MPC, lots of spikes up there. Marathon Petroleum, can't really trade that. Let's go for QNRX. No. APRX. It should resume in a minute's time, so QNRX. Are you going to move up or not? CCLs, not looking back. It's not huge. When the ATR is only 6 cents, so it's not exactly going parabolic. It just looks like it is because of the range, the scale. It's 760 here. It's only 40 cents. Now we're looking at 40 cents is a kind of this level. Let's go back to KPRX, shall we? Due to resume. Let's see. Do we get some volatility on this one? Decibel Therapeutics just spiking up as well. Whoa, that was a big move up. And a big move down. Volatility on this. Buy that dip and move back up. Stop at $8. I don't really want to be my ping to trade net right now 33 milliseconds. I got stopped out there. Okay, that's not good. RX didn't do anything. DBTX. Not enough volume. VCT. Ooh. Below what I really want to be trading. That might be the spreads, Fuzzy. Are you doing market orders or limit orders? That's the question. So if you're doing market orders, always do limit orders if you can. If you do market orders, it's going to fill you at the best rate that they see fit. I'm not enamored with the catalyst. Let's see. Well, we get back over the VWAP. What else is moving? DBTX. Not really. Thinking I might have to short today by the looks of it. Not really good for concentration when you're trying to trade on 2 platforms at the same time. TradeNet's not important if you've got real money on the line, that's all I'm saying. Getting caught between the spreads here above the VWAP. Kangaroos? I'm not sure what you mean. Would I think of posting my? You mean giving stock picks before I start my live? No, that's not what I'm. It's not what I'm about. The market changes too quickly. So we do have the watch list section in the Day Trade with Tony Discord, where we call out what the big movers are, what we're watching, etc. But it's over $9. Put my stop a little over break even there, just to protect me. I got stop type, so made a little bit back. Or did I? Yeah. Made $400. Some big movers coming through. AVCT coming through now as well, but that's kind of a little bit lower than I like to trade. Current high is 81. What are my thoughts on Rumble stock? It only went IPO a couple of weeks ago, didn't it? A couple of months ago, whatever it was. I don't know too much about the company actually, if truth be known. So I know it's one of these additional social media video platforms. I've just signed up, but I've not really given it much, so I'm not too sure. I couldn't give an honest opinion on from a long-term perspective. I'll trade it intraday if it's got momentum, but from a long-term perspective, I've not really done any kind of fundamental analysis on Rumble, so I wouldn't be able to give you an informed opinion, I'm afraid. No worries. Mind medicine. Medicine mind. That's moving up. Tech. Yeah. Not enough volume on that one. Imara coming to the fore. Not feeling it. Breaking highs. AVCT, a bit of a double top there straight away as I turned it on. I'm pulling back a little bit now. Oh well, nah. $70 down on trade on the World Series of Day trading at the moment, but I'll go back to that in a second. Rmed's not coming back. That's trying to come back. Yeah. We'll see. That's starting off now. It's above 880. Might be interested. Bit of a kind of a little cup and handle there. Didn't break 880, so we're going to be a flat top formation up at 880. Tesla, a bit of a pullback, substantial pullback, but this is the market. The market's done that as well, so to a less severe extent, but yeah. So Tesla, heavy sell. I actually shorted on the World Series of Trading. I just shorted Tesla, made $600 on it. So I'll probably, if it gets back over 223 Tesla, it might be good for going long again. But I'm watching the market. So this is not looking very favorable right now. Oh, what else is moving? No. Decibel Therapeutics? Not really. Well, there's not much going on with this. Let's have a look at the trade net. Let's have a look at the this is trade net. I'm on Tesla right now. I did short it. Got no positions right now. I'm $70 down. I actually made money on Tesla, but I got stopped out on my first trade. So I can't see my order history here. So I bought Tesla at 21.70. Sorry, I sold Tesla at 22.17 and sold it for 50 cents. 2,000 shares. So Tesla making a bit of it. If it comes back down to 220. Might take a position or move back up. Let's see what the S&P 500 is currently on a move up. 373 on the SPY. Bit of a gap to fill here. 220 potentially. Market does like to fill gaps. This is the TradeNet platform that is for the World Series of day trading that's going on right now. Okay, well, we'll come back to that a little bit later when we're actually trading something. Not seeing anything worth trading right now. One of those dodgy days. APRX, a bit of a double bottom forming here. So upwards trending, double bottom, 880, still 880. Gets to 880, I'll look for the entry. VCT moving up 275. Be interesting if it gets above $3. Made another move up before, a bit of a double bottom there, but then move up, pull back. Yeah, not really my level, but APDN. Let's see what happens. Intelligent living. AVCT is making good moves. AVCT. This is making good moves. Not a single red candle on the 5-minute yet. Very extended. Just be careful. This is American Virtual Cloud Technology. Oh, good Lord, that's not even in this building. That's like 2 buildings along. CCL up there at 820s. We're not really getting, it's not huge volatility. It's 5% ATR, so not what I would class as huge volatility, but that's what we're missing at the minute. Some good movers. My goodness, that's going to annoy the shit out of me. $0.50 move. I can't trade that. That's horrible. Wow. I'm glad I didn't try and trade that. My goodness. This is American Virtual, and it was reaching these highs up here. Look at this flush down. That's 80-cent flush in like a matter of seconds. Wow. I'm glad I didn't get in there. Wow. That's the algorithmic flush. If you've not got stopped in there, it's going to absolutely crucify you. So those kind of flushes are horrible when you get caught in them. And I hope nobody was caught in that, guys. If you were trading AVCT, I hope you got out on this first red candle and didn't get caught in that flush. Ouch for anybody that did. That was nasty. Is that an offering? An offering, yeah, that sounds about right. And this is what I'm talking about with these stocks, guys. These garbage penny stocks, which essentially what they are, is they have a bit of a move up. They have a couple of good days. The price goes up to a certain level, and then they hit the market with an offering, and it tanks the price. And because they don't care about you, they don't care about you as an individual. The markets don't care about your feelings. The stock doesn't care about your feelings. They're just, it's, as a company, American Virtual is probably not making any money without looking at the fundamentals, probably not making any money. So they see an opportunity to make some money by selling additional and diluting the flow and selling some additional shares and going to the market. And that's what that's what they do. So that's the thing. So it's just ranging sideways right now. We've got KPRX is ranging. So this moved up in August, very much a kind of a manipulation. Back in August, we traded this and we got price. I think I got a really good. I think I got really good profit on this back in August. So it would have been early August when, if you remember, at the beginning of August, that first week in August, I was knocking the ball out of the park with every swing. I think this was one of them. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, I think it was. Just have a quick review of my trade review stats. Trades. QNRX. QNRX. Filter that. Yeah, I got $36,000 on the 3rd, and I got another $25,000 on the 4th out of QNRX back in August. So yeah, over $60,000 on this one stock back in August. It's the only two times I've traded it. But yeah, it's funny enough, same number of executions both days. Go figure. Yeah, but it's not really going parabolic yet, so it might do yet. If it breaks these, if it breaks this 275 level, current high of days 274. So if it goes parabolic, great. What I'm looking for here is this move up here. Break of $9. Really wanted to get in at 880, but oh shit, that's too much. Got in too high. Didn't really want to go in with 20,000 shares. Let's see, can I get out with for a profit here? Caught between the spreads. Didn't want that. Let it work its magic. Or not. The spreads are wicked at the moment. Keep getting caught between them. Lost $100 on that. Better than losing 10,000 though. Yeah, well, it resumed and then continued to sell off. That tends to be what happens when you get the offering. I mean, if you could have shorted that on, if you'd known about that ahead of time, it would have been a good short. Too volatile as well. Got to 931. So we're looking for a break of the high of day, which is 934. George is not giving me much in terms of confidence. Let's get over that 950 level. Come on. Sort yourself out. 940 incoming. Yeah, we were getting 10, 15 cent spreads. It's not helping. There we go. Make some off there. And got stopped out quick. I put a stop in place and it was got stopped out quick just before it took off. And at 9.50. $1,500. 4, 5, 6, 5. Take some off. 101. Blocking a few gains there. And we come back on this trade. That's the idea. And at 9.50 and more. Halt. 973 is take some off there. $0.30 trailing stop. Gets me stopped out. Okay, so that trailing stop's a little too close. 30 cents. I need a 50-cent trailing stop. So 3,000 down after being 10,000 down. So that's not bad. Not bad. This ain't finished, I don't think. Wait for the pullback. Get back in. We just made $7,000 on that trade. Being 10,000, over $10,000, $11,000 down to $4,000 down on this ticker. So looks like we might have a chance of recovering and going green just as the stream's about to end. Go figure. Tune in next week for the next episode. We've got devil horns. Needs to break 1040. A good volume. Don't mind the pullback. If it starts to move back up. No, it's kind of found some support, kind of like 180s AVCT now, King Yo. Well, I'd like to say we can do this all day, but I'm going to end the stream here as I'm looking for another move up. It's the bottom of the hour. If you want to learn how to trade, check out the first link in the description in my link tree, and I'll be back at it. I'll be dropping a trade recap later in the day. So on YouTube, if you aren't subscribed onto my YouTube channel yet, go subscribe. And I'll give you an update as soon as I finish this trade on TikTok as well. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And I will be back at it tomorrow, 90 minutes before the market opens, and we'll do it all again. Okay? Catch you later.